The handlebar of balanced vehicle ostrich can adjust its height. You could adjust the height to suitable for your safety when you drive it. The lock of ostrich is used to power the ostrich on and off. Turn the lock to the position of off when the ostrich is stored at home or in a safe place. Also when intending to leave the ostrich unattended for a day or longer. The lock of Mini model is a button key which has the same function with the other models of ostrich's lock. Keeping the ostrich key in the position of on and press the power switch button of remote controller, electricity display light will be on. Because of the virtual voltage of battery, you can hardly judge how much of the power left by reading the indicator of the power. Usually you can tell how much power left by reading the indicator of the power after you turn it on for 5 minutes. When the rider's feet are on the mat and touch the detector under the mat, and then the balance mode light is green, it means the balance vehicle has balance ability. For safety reasons, the ostrich has 2 speed modes. When you press the button of beginner mode, the mode indicator will be blue and the maximum speed is set to suitable for beginner. When you press the button of beginner mode again, the mode indicator will be turned off. The ostrich speed is set to normal mode. When riding the ostrich with series overloaded, climbing a steep slope or footsteps, you need to get down and click the beginner mode button longer time. Beginner mode indicator will be on. The vehicle is set in self-assisted power mode. The ostrich can cross them easily by itself. You can ride it normally again by stepping the feet on the mat wherever on the safety roads with the balance mode indicator is green. The ostrich provides a security function in case you need to leave your ostrich unattended. Press the security button, security mode light will turn yellow. That indicates the ostrich have been locked, and you can hardly to move it. If you move it, the alarm will be on. In order to use the security mode, you have to use the key to turn your ostrich lock to the position of on. The control system will perform a safety shutdown and power off when you ride with series overloaded. Climbing a steep slope, doing other dangerous actions, or when the batteries start to run out. At that time, the alarm light will be red. It will not be turned off automatically until the abnormal actions are ceased and the control system resets again. You can use the remote controller to operate and monitor your ostrich vehicle. There are 4 buttons on the remote controller. The effective controlling range is within 5 meters. Press this button for 3 seconds to turn on and off the power with the sound D to confirm. Press this button when the power is on to lock the vehicle. When you hear the confirmation sound, D, the vehicle gets into the lock mode. Press this button to change into beginner mode, and the relevant light is on in the main control panel. Once the vehicle gets into beginner mode, the speed is limited to low speed, and vice versa, it will get into normal drive mode. Press this button when the power is on to turn on the headlight. When the rider stands on the platform, the tail light will be on for a long time. Then it turns into riding mode, and vice versa, it will be turned off. There is no night light on Mini model. The vehicle will begin upturned slowly during working when the power is going to be exhausted. The main power base of the ostrich leans more backward when power is exhausting until the rider is hard to stand on the power base. When it happens and you need to charge it, open rubber cover in the back and find charge port of your ostrich. Plug one end of the power cord of charger into a grounded AC outlet, 10 voltage to 240 voltage. Because the battery has automatic protect functions, so charger can shut off power automatically when complete charging. It will take about 4 hours to charge fully at first time. Use the 5 mm hex wrench. Loosen or tighten the 12 of M5 fasteners, which hold the batteries in place. 4 fasteners per battery, so as to assemble or disassemble the batteries. Riding in the high-temperature environment or incorrect riding, such as rolling forward and backward repeatedly for a long time, more than 30 minutes. The temperature of inner system will reach the certain limit, higher than 90 Celsius degree. Then control system will manipulate the power base upturned until it stops working. When the temperature goes down, it works again normally. When running on a very steep slope over the limit or running with overload, the overload and overcurrent protection function will start working with warning light flashing and warning sound of D. Then the power will be turned off automatically. You need to restart the vehicle to restore it again. Our vehicle has 2 speed modes, beginner mode and normal speed mode. When riding faster than the max speed which the driving mode sets, it will alarm. The steer itself will push the rider backward slowly, until the speed is lowered to the limit and back to the riding mode you set. The speed of our vehicle is not only affected by rider's center of gravity or the push or pull of the steer, also the body, terrain, load, rain mode, battery, the position of the foot where you put on the vehicle's foot mats. It is designed by the requirement of keeping body vertical balance, so the rider will fall when it loads too much or lean forward or backward too much. When you're riding, please keep your eyes forward to avoid the barrier and slippery road. When you cross complex terrain, holding the handlebar, relaxing your leg, knees and arms, it will help you to keep balance. Keep a suitable distance between your body and the steer. Do not lean so closely to the handlebar. Otherwise, it will increase the possibility of collisions, fall down, or out of control. Keep your foot at the center of the mat and make sure you know how to brake the vehicle at any time. Adjust the handlebar to the suitable height. Keep your body suitable with the steer to make a turn freely. Avoid the dangerous road. Our vehicle can be well controlled. It is easy to cross the barriers. Please ride carefully to avoid the steep slope, watery and barrier on the road. If necessary, just stop and get it down to cross the unsafe area. Before riding, make sure your ostrich is assembled and charged. Inspect your ostrich before use. Do not ride if any part is loose, damaged, or if the tires are not properly inflated. Insert the key and turn the ostrich lock to the position of on. Press the power off on button and confirm the battery is fully charged. Grip the handlebar, keeping it in level and step one foot on the mat. You can feel whether the ostrich is in balance mode or not by shaking it gently. As a beginner, you should press the beginner mode button on the remote controller. Select an appropriate area for your first ride. This area may be indoors or outdoors and should measure at least 12 feet by 12 feet, 4 meters by 4 meters. It must have a level, smooth riding surface with good traction and should be free of obstructions and away from vehicles, bicycles, pets, small children, and other distractions. Put on your helmet and fasten and adjust the chin strap in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. You will need a spotter who has studied all warnings, instructions, and the safety video to help you and assist you with the instructions. Try to place one foot on the mat. It proves that ostrich have been entered into self-balance mode when you feel it a little bit rocking and the balance mode indicator is green on. Hold the handlebar with both hands and rock the handlebar slightly. Place just one foot on the mat. If you feel the body of the ostrich preventing your rocking, raise your other foot off the ground and place it on the mat. Keep the body of the ostrich to remain stationary when you get your whole body on the vehicle. The ostrich moves forward and backward in response to the changes in your position. You can slightly lean forward and feel the ostrich move forward slowly. Vice versa, it moves backward. The ostrich makes a turn in the direction to which you lean the handlebar. You turn the ostrich by leaning the handlebar left or right. After you learn how to go forward and backward and make a turn in place smoothly, try to slowly ride forward and make a turn at the same time. Keep your knees slightly bent and lean in the direction where you want to turn in coordination with the angle of the handlebar. Keep your body aligned with the handlebar while turning, because the abrupt turns could be dangerous. So, you must make a turn slowly and smoothly. You should step off one foot first and then step off the other one. In order to stop the vehicle safely, you should pay attention to the following 3 points. Do not lean your body backward or to the side when you are ready to stop the ostrich. Step off the ostrich 1 foot at a time when the vehicle is not in motion. After step off your feet, you should continue to hold the handlebar in place. If you let it go, the ostrich will roll forward itself and can potentially cause injury or damage. The self-balanced mode will shut down in 3 seconds after you step off. but you can keep all storage standing by releasing the parking stand. Do not get anyone onto the vehicle if the parking stand is not closed up. Do not park the all storage on a slope which is over 9% steep.